We talked earlier about canning meat. Here's Wild Bill Solomon, my father-in-law. He's going to show you how to put up meat the old-fashioned way. The lesser part of this show is just a quick venison stew. The most important thing is the meat that we use, obviously venison. And I've got Wild Bill from Michigan over here, my father-in-law. This is a barley recipe, and the recipe is right on the side. We stray from the recipe some. Basically, cut your vegetables up. Depends on what kind of vegetables you like. It's a tomato-based soup, so I'm gonna pour our tomatoes in. I like to have a beef-based bouillon. I'll use 4 or 5 cubes of that. Got some vegetables cut right here. Instead of putting a bunch of water in, I'll put quite a bit of V8. It gives it a good taste. We'll put quite a bit of basil in there, according to your taste. You might like it, you might not. Like a lot of garlic, some fresh peppercorns here. My mother-in-law got me this. What we'll do is we'll get this cooking, get it boiling, get that nice smell going. And in the end, we'll put anywhere from a 1/2 cup to 3/4 cup of the barley in there towards the end, and that gives it the nice texture. But the most important thing is this right here. Now you can open this up and have it for a snack. You can use it to make barbecue like you do, or you can put it in soup, which I really like.
This is good meat here. I don't know what it is.
That's a big doe I killed, a big fat doe I killed.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Archery.
I take the deer, which is not usually this nice. It's got fat on it, it's got gristle, muscle, but I just cut it like this, and then I cut it in little squares, and then I just drop it in the jar. And I keep doing that. Now I do this in February and January because up in Michigan in February and January, you can't do much. It's so cold, you can't ice fish. So all this stuff is in the freezer, and I just start cutting it up when I have free time. And that isn't often, because you married men know you don't have free time when you're married. So basically now we've done enough to have 1 jar. And then what I do is I pack it in real tight. It is so good that we make it with barbecue sauce. We put it and mix it up. But our grandson, he eats it right out of the package. But now what we do, we push this down, put some water in, and then we take and put the lid on. Okay? And I'll take this over to the pressure cooker, which is right here. Now I have the small pressure cooker here, which will take a pint. Put the water in the bottom of the pressure cooker, put the lid on, let it start steaming, and then it starts jiggling. The little top jiggles here. And once it starts jiggling, you adjust your heat so it jiggles on a regular basis. And then you time it for 1 hour and 15 minutes, turn off the heat, let it cool for about 2 hours, and you're done. It's delicious. Really is. Tim tried it, and I figured if Tim likes it, it's got to be good.
Hey, fish is next. You got to figure the fish thing out. We want to can some of those.
Yeah, we can do that too. I've never done it.
Wild Bill from Michigan's canned deer. You can't beat it. In a little while, we're going to have some soup with that in it.
Sounds good.
All right. All right. Oh, yeah. It's looking good. It's smelling good. I added the barley. Dropped a bay leaf in there for a little extra taste. Oh, it's smelling good. Now, the great thing about this is we've only been cooking this for maybe 45 minutes. We all like our vegetables with just a little bit firm. But normally your meat at this point would be still firm, too firm to eat. Then like we talked about earlier, look right here. Take this jar, and you have this meat with a camel soup-like consistency. Pour it in there. There's 1 jar. Let's see if we need any more. And then look here. You just stir it in and break those pieces up. And again, they're just real soft. Break them up so you don't have any huge pieces. I'm gonna let that cook about another 10 minutes. And we're about to commence to eating some